Maxwell House, you've done it again. Bully. But perhaps I'm biased. Tell me, how do you rate the new improved Maxwell House Master Blend?
Good to the last drop.
Capital, capital. It's not so often that a brand new product gets such a gratifying response from a group of salesmen. Excuse me, salespersons. I must remember we're in the 80s. But I remember vividly a day back in 1907 at the Maxwell House Hotel in Nashville and the first cup of their coffee. Why, that's good to the last drop, said I. I'm rather pleased that my reaction became a slogan for Maxwell House, and that General Foods has kept it right up to today. But keeping the quality, the flavor of Maxwell House at the top to justify that slogan, that's been a tremendous challenge to General Foods, simply because the price of coffee beans has been going up and up and up. But I take my hat off to the GF Lab people for an accomplishment that I rank with the Panama Canal. With this new super high-yield Maxwell House Master Blend, they've not only improved the flavor, they let you actually promise your customers a lower cost per brew compared with regular coffees. Now, the fun part, selling this wonderful product. You've all been briefed. You all have your sales kits. Let's see if you've done your homework. The young lady in the tweed suit, what do you need to know about the account before you even go inside?
I need to know what I'll be selling against. Roaster label or brand name? Regular ground or high yield? What pack weight does he use? What's his cost per case? How many bags per case, so I can figure his cost per brew? How much coffee does he move in a week, so I can figure how much I can save him in a year? Plus, of course, his equipment story. Who owns it, him or the distributor? Maybe I'll have to replace it. That's what I need to know.
I'm sure you will, young lady. I'm sure you will. All right. You're now inside, one-on-one with your prospect. What's your opening line? You, sir.
I tell him there's something special from Maxwell House.
Can anyone improve on that? You in the paisley tie.
I can now not only offer you the great taste of Maxwell House, I can save you over $1,000 a year with it.
Bully. What then?
I tell him I'd like to brew some up, plus a fresh pot of his brand so he can compare.
Which first?
Maxwell House.
Excellent. Please be seated. Now, does anyone have a suggestion of what to do while the coffees are brewing? You do? All right. Perhaps you can show me. All right. Here I am, a hard-to-sell restaurateur. I use regular yield coffee, by the by.
All right, sir. I'd like you to smell our new Maxwell House Master Blend, okay? And now your brand.
Well done, sir. You all saw how he had me smell the Maxwell House first? All right, then. What next?
Next, I'd like to show you that 1.3 ounces of my brand gives you as much bed depth as 2 full ounces of your brand. See? And less coffee means less cost, more profit.
Aha! But what if I use a high yield, a flaked or a fine grind?
Then I'm going to use a couple of tall, skinny glasses. Master Blend gives more bed depth, and the thinner glasses will maximize the difference.
Splendid. Now, here's another tactic which you probably all know. To really show him the richer color of our coffee, pour some of his, then some of Maxwell House on a clean white piece of paper. Excellent. All right, young man. Time to taste those coffees you brewed. Which do you give him first?
I have him taste his own brand first. So the next sip is Maxwell House, and it's going to taste a lot better. Then I have him drink the rest of the cup the way he likes it. Black, milk and sugar, whatever.
Exactly. He's seen how we save him money. He likes our coffee. What's our next step?
Go for close!
And your tactic, sir?
I summarized the benefits. Better aroma, darker, richer colored, great bed depth, superb, good to the last drop flavor with the famous Maxwell House name, all at a price that can save him over $1,000 a year. Then I write an order for 10 cases.
And if he won't take 10 cases?
I'll say, okay, take a couple of cases with a guarantee. Try it on your customers, but don't tell them it's a new coffee. And if you're not absolutely satisfied, I'll take it back.
Suppose he just wants to try it out on his employees or maybe a few customers.
Well, that I'd try to do right then and there if I could. If not, I'd leave him a few sample packs and hit him again next call.
I like your spirit, sir. Hit him again, indeed. Well, I see we have a few moments left before we begin our assault. Let me play hard-to-sell restaurateur with you, sir. I'll fire some typical objections at you, and we'll see how you parry them. Ready?
I'll do my best, sir.
My customers like my coffee. Why should I change?
Just try a couple of cases. You've got nothing to lose, but a lot to gain. Try it for a couple of mornings. And if you want, well, I'll come in and brew it for you myself.
Good, but this high-yield stuff means I'll have to change my equipment or get new.
No, you won't. You run our product through your brewer just like the coffee you're using now.
What's your cost per pound? That's how I know what I'm paying for coffee.
What's important is your cost per pot or per serving. Now, that's the way you look at other foods, cost per serving. Each of these makes the same amount of coffee. Yours costs 41 cents per pot. Ours, 39 cents. So we can save you over $1,000 a year.
But I want to know the cost per pound.
Just divide the cost of my case by 24, and you'll get the equivalent cost per pound. And that's exactly...
I don't believe in this high-tech stuff. I'm sticking with real coffee.
Well, in that case, you should be pouring America's favorite brand, Maxwell House, the most famous name in coffee. Good to the last drop flavor. And I can show you how it's a good deal on a cost per cup basis, and even prove that patrons will even pay more for it.
Bully, you, sir, are a salesperson, as you all are. Yes? Good heavens, the hour is at hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm confident you'll scale new heights with super high-yield Maxwell House Master Blend. I'll leave you with one final word, the word I gave to the Rough Riders at the foot of San Juan Hill. Charge!